said in Marie Claire about dating is what my view on dating in the industry is in general. It wasn't anything specific. That's an opinion of mine that's never gonna change. It is difficult to date anybody at this age in general, especially in the industry, but it wasn't a specific answer. It was just my general take on it, and I think it was taken maybe a little bit out of context when it came out, but that's an opinion of mine that I'll always have.
When people make mean comments or sometimes the spotlight becomes a little bit too big on you, how do you deal with it at such a young age?
I mean, it comes with the territory, and I think that growing up in the family that I have, I'm used to seeing people react that way towards my family, with my uncle and my dad and, you know, everybody. People definitely have been paying more attention to things that we do since I was a child. So you kind of just have to learn to take everything with a grain of salt and realize that most of what people are saying on your Instagram or tweeting at you, they're tweeting this and saying things to you behind a computer screen. And so they feel like they have the power to kind of control your feelings or make you feel bad. And for some people, that makes them feel better, unfortunately. But a lot of the time, I always say, if that person was walking down the street and saw me, they probably would just pass me. They would never come up to me and say something.
They get very bold behind a computer screen.
Anybody can be bold behind a computer screen.
Out of everybody in your family, who's like the most protective uncle?
It's funny because I was actually just talking with my dad yesterday, and we were joking around. My sister, she has a boyfriend that she's been dating for a while, and my dad and I were talking about like boys and dating and this, that, and the other thing, and he was like, you know, I'll tell anybody that you date the same thing that I told your sister's boyfriend, and that is, you don't have to worry about me. The only one thing you have to worry about, Alec.
Uncle Alec.
Yeah, like he's kind of silent but deadly, you know what I mean? Like he'll kind of stay in the shadows, and then if anything goes south, he has to step in there.
I've interviewed him a couple of times, and I've been very nervous.
Yeah.
But he always seems to be, like, every time I've talked to him, very kind, but very intimidating throughout the whole...
Yeah, he's definitely an intense guy, but then you get this other side of him where he's really loose and funny and, you know.
For the latest stories, be sure to visit eOnline and download the eOnline app. I actually had a question about the packages.
Speaking of packages, yes.
You're still cute. You're still cute.
It's a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
Is Taylor Swift giving away her awards to her squad?
This is so true.